Hello and welcome to 3 Minute Gaming. I'm Nathan, and today I'm going to tell you if this game's worth their time and bandwidth.
Today's game is Fields of Mistria. The creators of Pusheen, yes really, are getting in on the Stardew Cozy Sim. Is this the next great farming game, or should you look to greener pastures? Let's find out. Fields of Mistria is a cozy farming sim that basically took Stardew Valley and tweaked it in some meaningful ways, and that is absolutely a good thing. You play as a newly moved in farmer, lured to Mistria by the mayor, promising free land if you help improve the town. The story from there follows the usual route of helping around town to increase its stats and unlock more zones. Similar to other games of this genre, the strength of Mistria lies in the variety of activities available. You can grow crops, go fishing, hang with villagers, catch bugs, craft furniture, farm resources, or dive into a randomized mine to fight monsters and gather ore. While none of these activities are new for farming games, Mistria understands the glue that holds it together needs to be engaging. Like Animal Crossing, you have a museum to donate sets of fish, artifacts, bugs, crops, and more to earn rewards. There's also quests for villagers that make them friendlier, and this all feeds into an overall city rank. And as you level it up, you unlock more quests as well as get various rewards. It's the core idea of doing anything makes number go up that makes these games work, and Mistria absolutely embraces that. Speaking of numbers go up, that ties to the leveling system. Every activity has an associated skill category which rises as you do more mining, combat farming, whatever. When a skill hits 15 or 30, with 30 being the current cap, you gain access to 4 unlockable skills, many of which are quite powerful. You buy these with the skill points that you get at random by doing basically anything, again feeding into that loop. Where Mistria shines is its charm. The in-game has about 24 villagers to associate with, and goes out of its way to not only give them strong personalities, but tons of dialogue, where they'll talk about recent things you've added in the museum or events around town. You can only get them to rank 4 in the current version, so I can't romance the witch waifu yet, but when they do stuff like I'll go to the inn on Fridays to play D&D, or you discover friendly rivalries within groups, makes the world seem more believable. And lastly, you can jump. That's the other big update to this game. You can swim and you can jump. Cozy games will never be the same. And really, that's Fields of Mistria, a cozy game that strives to take the best parts of its genre and combine them into the ultimate farming experience. So what do I like about Fields of Mistria? Well, not since Stardew Valley has a cozy game sucked me in like this, with the game having tons of activities to do and all of them feeling satisfying, and really hitting that just one more day thing until it's 2 AM and I have work tomorrow. Additionally, there's tons of great quality of life ideas for the genre here, with crafting stations pulling directly from storage, lots of skills providing powers to decrease busy work, and the handful of spells making things a lot easier. And lastly, this game just looks gorgeous, with a very soft and cozy pixel art, and the 90s style anime portraits fit perfectly with the look. Its vibes are immaculate. When it comes to the bad, a lot of the numbers across the board probably need tweaking. Seeds are prohibitively expensive, as is cooking supplies, and the rate in which skills level up isn't balanced at all, with things like woodworking and fishing super slow, while blacksmithing is very fast. Additionally, while not uncommon for the genre, Mistria absolutely feels like a copy job from Stardew Valley, which in turn felt like a copy job from Song of Seasons, which in turn was a copy of Harvest Moon. Mistria adds a handful of new systems, but things like the mine being virtually identical, all the way down to its bad combat, makes it a lot more obvious. And lastly, this is early access, so you will hit that end of content wall pretty quickly for the genre. I got to the bottom of the mine in under 10 hours. It only took a few more to clear the bulk of the story quests and get close to the town cap. And as mentioned, you can't get villagers above rank 4. Here's hoping more content is on the way soon. As you know, I rate games here on a 3-point scale: must play, maybe consider, and don't bother. And Fields of Mistria did what I thought would be impossible. Sucked me in the way Stardew Valley did back in early access. I tried Coral Island, Song of Seasons, and dozens more of these types of games, and none of them really clicked the way Mistria did. While its content does kind of end a little abruptly, the game still has a dozen or so hours of cozy goodness, so if you even remotely liked Stardew Valley, you should absolutely go out there and play Fields of Mistria. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Have you played or heard of Fields of Mistria? Did you know the Pusheen creators are the directors? Please let me know what you think in the comments, and regardless, go out there and make sure you give this one a look.